is up, everybody? Welcome into episode 24 of I'll Say This with Chris Castellani. I am your host, Chris Castellani. Happy early birthday. There's an irony to that. I turn 27 tomorrow, so, you know, I find that kind of funny in a very dark, like a Bobcat Goldthwait film type of way. But if you're watching this on YouTube, which I think is the only place I will be uploading this to, looks a little bit naked, right? No graphics, no rundown, on the side, no Barstool logo at the bottom corner of the screen. There is a reason for that. Let's jump right into it. Producer Matt informed me yesterday that he has been told his primary role with Barstool right now needs to be to promote the Barstool Detroit Twitter account, and because of that, he is no longer the producer of this program. He has not been and will not be replaced, and producer Matt is responsible for making the show look so much better than it probably had any right to. He's responsible for the graphics. He's responsible for uploading to YouTube and Apple Podcasts and Spotify. He's responsible for splicing in clips and photos when watching this on YouTube. And because of that, because he's no longer a resource here, this show has been discontinued following this episode. I want people to watch this whole episode here because I don't want anything I say to be clipped or taken out of context. But before I go any further, I need to say my job is not in jeopardy. This is something that has happened to multiple shows at the Barstool Network recently, and mine is the latest to kind of get the axe. I understand that. So I hope that people watch this whole thing and take in everything that I have to say here. Number one, I am incredibly proud of Matt Henkel. He did wonderful things here. Going back to my movie reviews and continuing with I'll Say This, he is no longer my producer, but he is my friend. He is one of the hardest working, most talented people that I know. This is a guy who once drove 5 hours round trip just so he could make a vlog in which this fool and his buddies went to go watch opening day together. He is an absolute star, and I encourage everyone watching this right now to continue to support the Barstool Detroit Twitter account, continue to support him. He is an amazing, amazing guy. He is a talented member of a talented family, and I wish him nothing but the best. We're going to continue to be in touch. We're going to continue to be friends, and I appreciate everything that he did for my content. He's a wonderful, wonderful talent and a wonderful guy. As frustrated as I am, I completely understand this decision and harbor absolutely zero hard feelings towards anyone. This is Barstool Sports. This is one of the greatest companies in the world. This is not some mom and pop podunk operation. This is a podcasting network that has shows that get hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of listens and or views if you're watching the show on YouTube. And quite frankly, the failure of this program falls on one guy's shoulders, and it's the person who's talking to you right now. The numbers for this show sucked, and that falls on me. I'm proud of the content we put out. I'm proud of the things I've said. I'm proud of the interviews we've done, but this is a show that provided zero revenue to Barstool. It's a show that had no ad reads, no sponsorships. It's a show that if I was in the positions that other people were, I would have axed this thing too. And I completely 100% understand it. My feelings towards Barstool as a whole have remained unchanged. I woke up yesterday so proud to be working at the company that I'm working for, and I woke up today after finding out this news that still being so proud of the company I work for. I'm a team player. I always have been a team player. I'm one member of a team, and that team is Barstool. And my support here, my love for the people I work with, my love for this company will never change. That will remain unwavering. Because it's very easy in life when something doesn't go your way to point fingers at other people and say, hey, this is why I failed. This guy screwed me over. This guy did me wrong. That's not me. That's never been me. If you come up short, if you fail, you got to look in the mirror. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. This show was not sustainable when you look at the amount of listens and the amount of views that we got. That falls on me. I take responsibility for that. I'm good at one thing, and it's talking. I don't know how to promote a show. I don't understand branding. I don't know how to do graphics. I can edit. Any moron can edit a show. But beyond that, that's a failure that's on me. And this is the first failure I've had since I've started working at Barstool. And it won't be my last. Everyone's had their frustrations. Everyone's had their shortcomings. And I'm going to learn from this and grow from this and continue to be a part of this company that I love, working with people that I love. And I was given the option to continue this show and make myself the producer, to do the job that Matt did such an amazing job of doing the editing, putting together the graphics, the rundown, promoting the show. I don't believe I'm really capable of doing that. I'm going to continue to grind, and I'm going to continue to try to prove my worth. I think that one of the best things about this company is that every person has the ability to make the people around them better. I get inspired when I see what the Barstool Chicago guys are doing, the way that they grind, what Carl's doing on Starting Nine. I get inspired when I see, Mitzi moving all over the South, promoting college baseball and the content he creates. I think that I have an opportunity here to continue to grind and continue to prove myself. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You're going to fail in life. You're going to go through, difficult times. Yeah, it's not fun. It stinks. It stinks that it happened on my birthday, but so what? I am in as fortunate a position as someone can be in, because I'll say this. I've been told often in my life that I don't belong in certain places. I'm not athletic enough to play this sport. I'm not tall enough to do this. I'm not smart enough to get into this school. I'm not talented enough to have this job. And you know what? It landed me here at this place that has made me incredibly happy. If I'm ranking the 10 best days of my life, 9 of them have come in the last year since I've worked for this company. So if the idea of having any hard feelings, that's tough. I can't do that. I'm lucky to be here. And yeah, I'll say this did not work out. And that's fine. But I'm going to continue to do the best I can on Money Shots. I'm going to continue to do the best I can on Lights, Camera, Barstool. I'm going to continue to do the best I can on The Dozen or any piece of content that I am featured on the Barstool Network. This is not the end of anything. It's an opportunity to start fresh. And we're going to kill it. And one of the reasons for my optimism here is I know that there's some stuff coming that I think all of you are going to be excited to see. And I think that there's going to be good things well beyond what I'll Say This could have offered. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to make, more importantly, we're going to make the Stoolies and the people who are part of the Barstool community very happy, because that's all you can hope for. To the people who supported this, who listened to this show, or who watched on YouTube, thank you. There was once a 12-year-old kid who uploaded a movie review to YouTube just because he wanted to be seen and he wanted to be heard.
Hello and welcome to my review of Cloverfield, my first ever movie review.
14 years later, that guy ended up working his dream job at a company that he adores with people who have accepted him for who he is. That's why this whole thing, this last episode, this is not a story of tragedy. This is a story of triumph. In an ideal world, maybe one day this thing returns. In order for that to happen, I'm going to have to be better. And I will be better. I talked about this on the last show, but I'll talk about it on this one as well. With it being my birthday week, I think that we should end this by trying to help. And trying to help people. So I will be spending and have been spending this week promoting the Freddy the Pizza Man Foundation. I will leave a link in the description for this video of where you can donate, but I wanted to include a clip from Monday's episode of Money Shots, because I think it's a perfect encapsulation of everything that Barstool has brought to my life and everything that my coworkers have brought to my life. If you leave this show with one thing, don't do the whole, oh, I'm so angry, bring back the show. Don't do that. I don't want anyone to do that. What I want is for people to spend their time donating money to a worthwhile cause. That's how we're going to end this. So, for the time being, potentially for the last time, peace and happiness.
How old would we be?
27.
Oh, lucky number 27, eh? Congratulations. Happy birthday, Chris.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Chris.
I appreciate that, but it's more so I wanted to do something unique for my birthday week. I've just been doing charity shout outs after every Tigers game, but all this week, because Tigers do have 2 days off, but the train never stops. We're going to be doing basically trying to get donations for a local charity, the Freddie Pizza Man Foundation in Michigan. Freddie Bello, who is responsible for, as Dave Portnoy said, the best pizza in Detroit. He has a child with autism, and he's made started a charity to set up sensory rooms all across the state of Michigan, and for children mainly with autism. And as somebody who found out that they were on the autism spectrum when they were 21 years old, this is something that's really, really important to me. And as someone who still who grew up having to cover his ears when the buzzer rang at a basketball game, and who still jumps sometimes when somebody drops a weight at the gym really loudly in front of my face. This stuff is really, really important to me. So we're going to spend all week doing this, and hopefully, we can get some Barstool people involved and, raise some money. It would mean a lot.
Well, I definitely would love to donate and to get the word out. Super cool of you to spread awareness and be proud of your difference, because it definitely makes you you. And I'm very lucky to know you and to work with you, and for you to be putting so much positivity out there. So we definitely appreciate everything. And we're happy to have you for another year here on this world and in this earth. So shout out for you, Chris. And before